Okay, y'all. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to get that moving ball to go along the projectile path. So what we're going to do first is take our projectile path equation, the thing that we got up here are the points, and we are going to copy that and paste it down here. Now, Desmos works because it recognizes a few variables as sort of like pre-programmed things like y and x and t. But a lot of times if you use letters other than those, it'll ask you to add what's called a slider, which is basically a thing that changes the value of that through a range of numbers. So what we're going to do here is take this projectile path that we copied, and instead of putting t's there, we're going to replace it with another letter that Desmos doesn't necessarily recognize. I'm going to use a. So all the t's I'm going to replace with a's. And you notice how it asks if I want to add a slider? The answer to that is yes, because that's what's going to be the thing that allows the ball to move. So I'm going to hit add slider on the A, and you see instantly that a point appears. Our ball has arrived. So now we need to make adjustments to the slider itself, because right now it's going from -10 to +10. We don't want negative time. So in order to change that, you click on this end, and we're going to change that to ×0, because that's where we'd like it to start. Now it's going from 0 to 10, which is fine, except 10 seconds is way beyond the hang time. So we don't really need that 10. So I'm going to click that number, and I'm going to change that to the hang time, essentially, which was 3.621 seconds. Now, my slider is set up, so if I move this over here to 0, you see the point moved back to the starting point. If I hit play, there it goes. Boom, uh-oh, now it's bouncing back and forth, which isn't terrible, but it's kind of annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that. So I'm going to hit pause. You see this little symbol right below the play button? You click that for animation properties. And what it's on right now is this, which is it bounces back, it goes to the end of the slider, and then it comes back to the beginning of the slider. What we want is one of these two options, and either of these two will be fine. This one will basically play it through on a loop, but it'll start over and over again. I'll show you what that looks like. Moving forward, but instead of bouncing back, it starts over again so you can see the motion again. Or we can do this one, which basically takes it through the motion once and only once. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let's move it back to 0. It goes through, it's at the top, comes down, and stops at the end. All right, so the other thing that you might want to know is if you want it to move more slowly or move more quickly, you use the speed buttons that are here. So now you should know how to actually put the ball on your path. And in the next video, we're going to talk about how to mark points along the path every 1/4 of a second.